o'clock. You tune into the B-side show forum, State of Battle Rap. We get together once a month. We discuss all things battle rap. We discuss where it's at the current moment. Got some special guests with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Psycoses, Psycoses. Follow me on Twitter at MC Psycoses. I've got Instagram now at Psycoses_the MC. So peep that.
Introduce yourself, man.
What up, y'all? I go by I2J. It's just Johnny. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at I2J. You know, shout out to BACA for letting me be here, and shout out to J Sense.
Go ahead, dude.
Mycall Million. Don't follow me anywhere, but in case you do, it's Mycall, like MYCALL million, everywhere.
What's up with you, man? Where you been at? When's the last time you battled?
Last time I battled was early this year. I battled Crazy K.
Crazy K, one of the
a
State of Battle Rap favorite over here.
Man, Crazy K is definitely a figure, man. Crazy K is a figure.
He's a personality, right?
He is, absolutely.
He's a funny dude, man.
He's absolutely.
For the people that don't know, you came up from LA Battlegrounds, right?
Right.
You battled Daylight. You battled most of the dudes in Crack City. So what's up? When we gonna see you battle again at that caliber?
Man, I'm not running from it. I pursue. I take a battle that makes sense. I got offered a couple of battles. Some battles get set up, they get canceled. Other battles, it's politics. But I'm with it. I'm never the party that's the problem. I'm down for whatever, whenever.
What's up? You battling again or you done?
Man, I'm done.
You done with battle rap?
Support my boy Psycoses. You know what I mean? Like, battle rap was fun, but I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'll take on a battle. I mean, I'm an MC at the end of the day. I'll take one on, but to chase after that stage, I mean, I'm going after another stage.
What's up, World Domination, man? How was it?
Woo!
World Domination was life-changing, to say the least. A lot of things happened. A lot of things that I learned. I'm definitely a different person from it. I can say that. Not even just from
that big.
Yeah, just not even just from a battle rap perspective. I've learned a lot. I got to meet new people. It's a culture thing. You know what I mean? I've definitely got to experience a new walk of life and everything that happened, and it just it definitely changed my thinking to a certain degree for certain aspects of my life. And like I said, it was just life-changing, man. Just beautiful out there, man.
For the people that don't know, tell them who you battled.
I was about to say, here we go.
I was going to say, did you have to think about a dude's name? You forgot his name already?
No, I was about to roll out like Santa's naughty list real quick of everyone I battled. I battled Jinai from South Africa. Shouts out to Jinai, man. Him and Scrambles for Money out in South Africa. That's the battle league out there, man. They're really killing it. Battled Jinai, and I actually chose that. It was either between him or someone else from Toronto, but I chose Jinai. I'm not going to say why, but I chose Jinai, and it was definitely a great move. And
it makes more sense for you. You get exposed to his demographic, right?
Exactly. His demographic.
I can put the pieces together,
yeah, it's pretty simple.
Kind of made him say why.
It's pretty simple, but I just don't want to, you know what I mean? But
that's a business move. There's nothing wrong with a calculated business move.
Because people kind of gave me, a little bit of flack for it. And I'm like, why? I thought he was dope. He definitely gave me the best performance I've ever seen from him, hands down. I will say that.
Well, when people give you flack, that's a good sign, because that means people feel like you're not at this level. Why are you accepting that battle?
It was like that for a little bit, even like personal friends and all that. They're like, you just battled JC and now you're battling Jenna, and I was like, it makes sense for me because used to my JC battle dropped that week. There's the URL crowd. We have Toronto, the debut, that crowd. Then we have South Africa, that crowd. You know what I mean?
And that's what you want to do. You want to hit the different demographics and everything.
So I chose Jinai, and he, like I said, he did incredible. He gave me the best performance he's ever had, and I feel like I probably had my best performance to date there. It was just, the crowd was just so live, man. It was like, I don't even know how many people were in the building.
I saw you a couple months ago when you did Back to Basics. 3 months ago now? Something like that?
Yeah, with JC?
With JC. Yeah. It didn't seem, did you expect more from JC?
No, because me and him were both shoo-ins for each other, because I was supposed to battle someone else and he was supposed to battle someone else.
Who are you supposed to battle?
Can't say that because it's still gonna happen.
See, you gotta try to get him though, Michael.
You gotta
try to get him, man.
So, when there's when there's money involved, you can't really, you know what I mean? That's supposed to still happen, but I was supposed to battle someone else. He was supposed to battle Peanut. And Peanut couldn't
Which doesn't make sense at all, does it?
No, it makes a lot more sense. But if you
really?
know who my opponent was and him, it made so much more sense. But no, him and Pina were supposed to go down, but Pina couldn't do it, you know, for his reasons. It's not like he backed out. He just told him, he's like, I've got just too much going on. You know what I mean? So me and JC battled each other. And honestly, like, if you go down my hit list, or so to speak, or people I want to battle, JC was not even close to anyone on that list. Like, it's not like I don't like
Well,
the guy.
he's like the URL groovy bound prodigal son.
I just never thought I'd be battling JC. He's just someone that was so out of left field for me.
The matchup, it doesn't really seem like it. You know, I'm all for unique matchups, but that's just out of left field, like you said.
It was just weird. But the thing is, like, it just came out to be a really fun battle. Like,
you held your own, bro. You held your own.
Yeah, like, I've never had that much fun in a battle.
Yeah, that's what we said. You whipped his ass. It didn't seem like it was even close. Because me and him were talking about it on the way up here, and it didn't seem close. It just seemed like you ran through him.
It was a really good fucking battle, man. I'm really happy with what he did. You know, he gave me a battle that, like, and I even went on Twitter and I hit him up and I was like, you definitely gave me the battle I've been waiting for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that battle, like, where...
I don't think so, man. I think you're giving him way too much credit. I don't think so.
Maybe, but the thing is like, it was the first time in a battle where I literally wasn't trying to kill somebody. I was literally like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna have a really good time in this battle. And he did the exact same thing. He wasn't punching back to back like he usually does. I wasn't really punching like back to back like I normally am. You know what I mean? There was times where I slowed down. I slowed down. And I mean, we were kind of joking with each other. You know, you could see me laughing at his material. He's laughing at my material. It was just a good time. You know what I mean? And I feel like I needed a match like that. And I was really happy with the outcome.
I feel it, man. Now, back to you, talking about the Daylight battle. You went up against Daylight, and was it something disappointing for you?
Daylight.
Well, how long? That was like 2 years ago now, wasn't it?
Daylight, that was, I think.
That was 2 years ago before he got naked on stage. Was it, or was it after?
About a year and a half. It was before that.
It was before all the antics really got into place.
No, he was dead in the middle of the antics. He had just, okay, this was the battle. It was like, Daylight. And I was like, cool. And then they was like, you want to battle? They was like, Daylight. And then some people that don't even watch battle rap, they was like, this guy just got through wiping ball sweat off his balls.
Oh, the Pesci, right?
Onto Joe Pesci. He's like,
yo, what happened to Pesci?
Don't battle him.
Pesci doesn't battle anymore or what?
That's music.
I haven't seen him.
That was music. Osa kind of jumped in finally.
He got blackballed.
That's my boy, man. That's why we got you on this show, dude. That's what I'm talking about. So, like you said, they said you want to battle Daylight. How that whole thing come about?
Well, actually, it was he was supposed to battle somebody else. It was this cat named
that's the biggest diss ever. When there's some dude. I think his name. I don't know.
No, it's not like that. Picasso is his name. He was supposed to
Picasso.
battle
What happened to
Daylight.
Picasso? I haven't seen Picasso in forever.
I don't know. I
It's
heard
weird how
some
dudes just
people
get in the
told me
game and they just drop
people told
off.
me they saw him on the news, like he got into some trouble.
Picasso's
like
out
that,
of the
but
picture.
You
Like,
know what I mean?
like legal trouble?
Yeah, something like that. But
Yo, open your beer too, man.
Shout out I got a beer right here.
You've had that for the last hour, man.
No, about 20 minutes. Modelo. I don't drink
So
that
I'm
shit.
sorry. So hey, don't be talking bad about
It's good,
Modelo on the
it's
B-side
good.
show forum,
I ain't
baby.
talking
We
bad
love
about it. I'm saying
Modelo
I'm
beer.
rookie to the Modelo.
There
I
you
don't
go,
drink
man.
Modelo. That's
So he was supposed to battle Picasso, and how did your name get involved in all
He was
that?
supposed to battle, and then Picasso last minute, man, because he called Daylight out in the middle of his battle, the previous event, and Daylight was like, "Yeah, I want to battle him." And so Picasso last minute,
He was
backed
yelling
out.
at him in the crowd, right?
Yelling at
And
him
then I
in the
remember I was
crowd.
standing
He
right
was
next to
there.
Daylight.
Yeah,
Daylight's like, I don't even know this nigga.
Right.
I said he feels
was
like he
talking
knows
some
you, man.
He has some
So,
personals.
Yeah,
I don't know. He
yeah.
has some personals in there that day. And so Daylight was like, "Fuck that. He went too hard. I'm battling you next event, man."
It's kind of unfair that somebody gets on like that, right? Because we all see in the battle rap where somebody on a lower tier or somebody that doesn't deserve that type of name calls that person out, and now the person that he called out looks like a pussy if he doesn't accept the challenge. But it doesn't make the most sense to accept that challenge, right?
I think it makes sense if the person that called you out got bars and you respect them, and then you want,
even if they're new in the game and they're not up to your stature of battles.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
There's
you,
a lot of
you get called out all the time now, you know?
My inbox
you
is
can't-
stupid with people calling me out, but the people need to be realistic about it.
Yeah,
And that's
you
what
can't
I feel
battle
like.
everybody.
That's what I feel like doesn't happen in battle rap.
Yeah, you can't
know?
battle everybody. You know what I mean? It just happens. It's like the chips fall where they fall. You know what I mean? He got his battle that way because he got into Daylight a certain kind of way. I mean, he dedicated a fucking round and a half to Daylight.
I remember he was in the boxing ring. He was leaning over the ropes. He was yelling
To
at Daylight. Daylight said,
Yeah.
"I didn't know this nigga," but they were talking about sleeping with the same woman.
And it just
things
seemed like
of that nature.
It was like, wow, like what the fuck? Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. And so
So
but
then
anyhow,
how
he
did
got
you
the,
get
he got the
involved?
battle. He backed out of the battle. It was like, damn, this is like your second, third battle. You get Daylight. You back out of the battle.
That's what I
Cool.
don't like. You shouldn't get Daylight on your second battle. Just because you get a little buzz and in a league, you shouldn't get daylight.
Well, I mean, I hadn't had that many battles before.
You had a good amount of battles, though.
I
How many battles?
Daylight.
You had 4
before
battles?
Before I battled Daylight, I battled West Coast Dread. I battled Young B and Jason.
And that's, West Coast Dread, Young B, and LA Battlegrounds, that's 2 of the top prospects that they have. You know what I'm saying?
That's 3 battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like you deserved it because you hit home runs every time you went up there.
It was like 2.5 battles because Jay Sense, you know what I mean?
No, the Jay Sense battle was really good. And we were talking about it. Bing. That's why I met you. I met you at that battle.
Yeah, we met. That's how we met.
This dude had some flyers in his hand. And he's like, yo, check it out. What were you promoting? I don't even know what you were promoting.
It was my business.
Okay, whatever. Your business is dope. I'm sorry. But whatever you were promoting at the moment. Yeah.
It fell through.
Yeah, it's all good. We all have business.
I got 2 more.
There you go. But you were like, yo, check out my business. I'm like, all right, cool, man. And we were watching some battles. We were just happen to stand next to each other. And then this dude's like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm like, all right, later, man. And then all of a sudden I look up, he's stepping inside the ring against Jay Sense. And I said, yo, that's the nigga that just tried to have me wake up now and everything. So
tried to sell me Avon stuff.
Yeah, tried to sell me Avon, and you killed that battle.
Yeah, I mean,
and Jay Sense was supposed to be here tonight, but I don't know. You and Johnny were here. We got a little intimidated, I guess.
Jay Sense, that battle was, I got a little bit of flack from that battle.
Why did you catch flack?
Because, I said some shit. I got like a lot of Mexican homies, and some of them cool with the shit, and some of them was like,
listen, when it's in battle rap, when you step inside that arena, you can say whatever you want to say. That's how I feel. Do you feel the same way?
No feelings in battle rap.
Yeah, man. You can say whatever you want to say. Why do you say kind of?
Well, I mean, look at you got Pat Stay making fun of Marvin's like autistic brother. There's lines that you just
listen,
don't cross, bro.
Listen, battle rap. You could say whatever you want to say.
That's cool.
That's how I truly feel about it.
When the cameras turn off, if you're man enough to deal with the flack afterwards, once the cameras are off, then go for it.
And if you're not ready to deal with it, then don't say it.
At the same time, you have to keep your public relations in line, and if that involves certain things that you don't do in the ring.
See, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact right there. Like, we in LA.
Open up your bill, man.
We in LA. I battled Daylight from Grape Street Crib. I can't come in the ring and say, fuck your hood or this your. Now, I could, I dabbled a little bit. I teased around. I played around it. I had a couple bars, but you can't
sprinkled it a little bit. You had to squash the grape line, something of that nature.
Grapes and
okay.
He attacked you with a lot of
walked the line a little bit.
Yeah,
that's the genius that
but
you have.
I live in LA. I'm from the east side. I'm in this neighborhood. I know people. It was some OGs from his hood that was there to see me that night. I can't just say some shit that because it's a battle and I'm having fun. You have to live with it. Yeah, I can't say some real life shit and expect for you to say, "Oh, it was." But
that's what we deal. That's what we deal with in the West Coast. Right. In the West Coast, other regions, Orlando, you can say Canada, they don't have to deal with those type of issues once they step out of the battle rap arena. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you were saying Picasso dropped out.
Damn, this is a long story.
Yeah, we got all night, man. We got all night. You got to finish all of these bills, man. So let's do it, man. We got an hour, baby. Let's talk.
He backed out of the battle. They hit me. It was like, yo, Daylight, and I was like, we're trying to find an opponent for you because you got, you be coming with some crazy shit. I was like, Daylight. I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, hell yeah, why not? Took a Daylight battle, and Daylight did an interview before the battle, right before we went in. Yeah, and I'm taking this battle super serious for my fellow West Coast MC, like how I did with the KG the Poet battle and all that, and gave him some shine and all that. So we gonna do this for the West. We doing love. This nigga went in the bathroom and put on a costume right after we just did this interview together. And I was like, yeah, I respect that. That's cool because you didn't have to give me the opportunity. But we all on the camera, sincere as fuck, trolled the fuck out of me in a little interview. Went in there.
It was a good battle. It was
put on.
You held your own for the type of antics that you had to fight.
Oversized,
you held your own.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Yeah, and I did. And the twist is, Daylight did an interview, a real interview where he. You know how they do.
There's always fake Daylight interviews and there's real Daylight interviews, right?
It's hard to decipher which is which sometimes.
Daylight comes. We've been doing State of Battle Rap. We've been doing it for like 6 months now. I think we've been doing a little bit, 8 months or something like that. Something like that. Daylight comes up in every fucking episode.
Because he's a mastermind.
Every episode, we spent 20 minutes talking about Daylight. Every episode, man.
He did that. That's what I was gonna say. He was on the. He did the unbiased, untold story where they get on and shit and have an hour long and shit. Where he was actually answering serious questions and being honest about shit and just like being straight up, no goofy shit, no, you know what I mean. They asked him about his antics, and they was like, "What was your favorite antic?" And that our battle came up, and he was like, "Yeah, I checked out Mike Mill. Like, how did that battle come about?" He was like, "Well, the dude is like funny." He's like, he's funny, he's got bars. He was like, and if I came with bars, I wasn't gonna be able to beat him because he know how to steal the crowd. So I had to bring.
He wouldn't entertain him more than anything.
Yeah, and
so
he knows how to win the battle.
With those antics, you know, a lot of people look at the West Coast like we have antics and we have things of that nature. How do you feel like the West Coast looks in battle rap at the current moment?
West Coast is looking very good in the battle rap culture right now. Especially when it comes to like, you know, certain prospects and certain people. Like, for example, Diz went in with Dumbfounded, and Diz had like probably the best battle he's had.
Well, that was LA though.
Yeah, but Diz has had the best battle like he had in quite some time. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe not even quite some time, but like hands down, like one of the best performances I've ever seen.
I feel like the Back to Basics Diz battle was pretty dope. It was a boring battle. I felt like Jilla was hella boring. No, I said on the show before, but I feel like Diz really held his own, especially when he was getting super emotional about things.
It was a good battle, but like if you saw what he did with Dumbfounded, especially live, man, it was just something else, man. It was something else. And I feel like it definitely he put on for like the, you know, the top tier dudes like in that region. I went in, I did what I did. You know, J Pro came and did his thing. Like everyone that was from the Fresh Coast division really came with it in the last event. And you know, and I just feel like it's gonna be it's gonna progress. It's just gonna keep going. And the Fresh Coast right now is looking extremely good for battle rap.
How do you feel about how the Fresh Coast looks in the eyes of battle rap culture right now?
To be honest, I mean, I just follow Psycoses and pretty much that's it.
Michael Million.
Like, man,
how much you paying this dude, man? Jeez.
That's just, I mean, I only watch battle rap when I'm with this dude or when he's battling. I mean, other than that, my focus is what other people are doing. With
everybody watching right now, keep in mind he was a shoe-in, so don't be judging.
Yeah, I mean,
right now.
This is great for my show right now, dude.
Hey, it's cool though. I'm here.
How do you feel like how West Coast looks in the eyes of battle rap culture right now, especially you, somebody that comes from LA battlegrounds, a little bit more urban?
I think the West Coast is kind of like, I mean, it depends. You kind of gotta like. I look at it like King of the Dot makes a nice lane for people with a particular style that's here to do their thing.
And what style is that?
Outside, that's where you don't particularly have to be.
Have to be the macho tough guy.
You don't gotta be the hardest nigga in the world.
You don't have to have. Yeah, you're not a gun rapper. You can be anything you want.
And that's not saying one way is better or not than the other. I'm just saying it's a different way. And most other platforms, most other spaces, you know what I mean. People look at it West Coast. The history, they expect it to be some hood shit. They expect you to come with the, you know, the vision, the gun bars, the, you know what I'm saying, however you do it. And I just think that it's not really like respected a lot. It's not respected a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like the West doesn't get respected.
Okay, say this.
Our diversity is not respected, is what you're saying?
No. I think just overall. I think it's to save face.
I think like the Smack URL crowd, they look at the Fresh Coast, they look at us, and they're like, "What's going on down there?" You know what I'm saying? Like, because they expect more gun bars. That's just how I feel.
Right.
Well,
right.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. It's
you gave me a dirty look right now.
Daylight got bars. Right. Daylight got bars. Daylight pen is up when he want to write, when he want to battle, when he want to show you. His pen is up. He didn't get on like that though. He didn't get on showing you his pen. He drew attention to himself in other ways, and still in certain instances it's not respected. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers, bars. This is the bar guy. He has to fucking pay his way through the shit. You know what I mean? It's not just like, okay, we respect you, we got bars, come and do it. It's not as inviting. It's like, we doing our shit.
Is that because we're from the West?
But see, I respect separate but equal. It feels like y'all, we doing our shit and we got the shit on lock right now, and we kind of don't gotta fuck with y'all. You gotta make your shit bigger for us to fuck with you. It's kind of like it feels like that.
You're talking about like the Smack crowd, right?
Yeah.
The Smack URL crowd.
Yeah,
you gotta be buzzing to a certain level for us to even acknowledge you. And then once you do that, then we give you a shot.
Not on your gift, not on your talent. Build your own buzz, and then maybe, you know what I'm saying, we'll fuck with you, maybe.
That's true.
How do you feel about that?
You ever
considered trying this battle for Smack? Or?
I've had offers, and I've just kind of, it's not really a direction I want to go. It's not where my target demographic is right now, so I just, I'm not going to push myself to do something that I really don't want to do anyway. I mean, it wasn't obviously that they don't want me on the fucking main, smack stage, but I have had PG offers a couple.
Well, I mean, that's how you get on the main stage, though. You know what I'm saying? You go through the levels.
It's just not something I want to pursue. Like, if you look at all my battles, against someone who's like bar heavy, it's always just kind of like an awkward battle for me. Like, it's not as good as my battles. Like, as my performances aren't as top notch as I want them to be. You know what I mean? As far as having to sort of adapt to their style you know what I mean? It's just not a direction I really want to go.
So you have no intentions of trying to battle on Smack?
No.
But my thing was that I'm cool with like everybody cool. I'm with it. Like I always was saying this. I got into like a little Twitter altercation with a particular head of a particular organization that's not on the West Coast.
Who was it?
Very big.
Who was it?
So we got
if it's already out there, just
I can look at your Twitter. You're not hiding anything.
Just scroll down his Twitter real quick. Hold on, I'll get back to you in a second.
Who was it?
Norp, the cat Norp. So
you guys saw Norp get hit?
My thing was always.
You guys see Norp get hit? It was pretty damn funny.
I saw that.
And he had like the jazz hands afterwards. It was great.
I saw that. My thing is, we fuck with who fuck with us. You don't need to get on somebody else's platform to make it big.
So what was the altercation between you and Norbs on
It wasn't an altercation.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was an altercation. The exchange of words between you two.
Very well put.
I get paid the big bucks, baby.
I don't remember. It was such a long time ago, but I can sum it up for you. Basically,
don't play that shit on my show.
I'm not playing no shit.
Don't play the nice guy role on my show.
When was the last time you seen me tweet? I ain't been on Twitter and I don't even tweet.
Oh, so now you're on Twitter.
I've been seeing you in a couple group chats. Like, come on.
No, I don't.
So go ahead. What happened?
Basically, long story short, they have been talking about doing a West Coast PG for so long, and they had set up matches. They made events. They had like that all kind of shit, and none of it never happened. And I made this statement like, "Oh, we fuck with who fuck with us. We don't need such and such." But there was a retweet, and certain people was already tagged to it because whoever had started the conversation, you know how that shit go. And then,
but it has happened in the last few months, though. The UOL Smack has came over to the West Coast. They've been having the BGs popping for a while now. With KG Bo with an aspect, and now they got the big. They had the main stage here.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about
UOL coming to the West Coast, setting up battles, setting up events, and making money?
I don't got no feelings about that at all.
It's cool.
At all.
Oh, you just indifferent about it?
You know what I mean? I don't have no feelings about it.
How do you feel about Smack coming to the Cali and doing the fence?
I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like anything like anytime someone makes that changeover, for example, URL New York coming to LA to do an event, it progresses battle rap as a whole. So whenever
somebody expands,
yeah, of course,
it's good for all of us.
Yeah,
right?
It's good for everybody.
Right.
It's good for everybody. Whether or not URL is what you like to watch or King the Dot is what you like to watch, you cannot deny that is good for battle rap as a whole.
Right. And it's definitely good and it's great. And I definitely want everybody to support everything that's pushing anything West, anything battle rap as a whole. But like from when we focus on us, like we need to build it up because this isn't a place where battle rap is just booming. You know what I mean? People are not going to spend $100 to come to a battle rap event to stand up. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was talking with you about earlier with Toronto. Toronto, the scene out there is just insane. It's absolutely insane. They are just like battle rap hungry people out there. It's just insane. If the West Coast was like that, it would be totally different out here.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't need to wait until a bigger platform makes it big. Like if we got talent, we just support it. Just support all of our shit. Support all of our shit. We don't need it.
I can't ask people to support us. I don't like asking people, hey, you gotta support us. You gotta support us. It seems like we're at the end of the freeway ramp, hanging out our cup. But how do we get to Toronto? How does the Fresh Coast become as organized, become as sophisticated, as professional as they are for Toronto? What steps do we need to take?
Toronto, keep in mind that's where the base is, right? They are the ones who had to figure out their own blueprint. No one ever there was no blueprint before any of this. There still really, realistically speaking, isn't a blueprint.
We're still all trying to figure it out as we go.
Exactly. We're still in the, infant toddler stages of everything. We're still, they're still trying to figure everything out. So Toronto already made those steps and sort of set the foundation, you know what I mean? Now it's time for us to set that foundation as well. Now they put in the work, they're doing it, and like I said, it's still, even for them, is in like the toddler stages of everything, and so we got to catch up to that. Now how we do that, it's really up to how we market it, it's up to the staff, you know what I mean? And I feel like with Avocado and J Pro, like I feel like it's in extremely good hands. They're really good people. They really are trying to push the culture. They really are trying to do what's best for everybody. And I feel like if you do it, like I was telling him earlier, if you do it for the right reasons, you can't go wrong with it. So I feel, as like I said before, it's in really good hands, and I feel like the direction they're going is definitely a slightly different direction than what it's been. And I don't see it going I really don't see it going bad.
I feel like we need to support, push constantly, because if we're depending on us blowing up from any other
from outside sources,
and we don't got home support, because this is even in music, even with anybody who can relate to it in music. LA is one of the places that don't really support their local shit. You go anywhere else.
Support.
You go to other states. You even go to Northern California, same state. They everywhere you go, even on the radio, you hear local artists. You hear local artists everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody support this shit except us.
I've always said this, LA, and it sucks for me to say this because this is like my home. This is my hometown. This is the place I grew up. LA has the worst crowd ever in terms of battle rap.
Why is that? Why do you say that?
Everyone's a fucking hater.
Or everyone's a battle rapper in the crowd watching other battle rappers.
Exactly.
You think Cali's
said the same thing.
You think Cali's just full of haters? No. You think Cali's just there ain't none but haters in here?
No, I'm not saying that.
I've seen you do shows. I've seen you went back to basics. Motherfuckers were showing you love, man. They were cheering for you.
The first
they
one.
were happy for you.
The second
I didn't go
one.
to the first one. I went to the second one.
Oh, you should say the first one.
Love.
First one was 1,000 times better.
But I'm saying the second one they were showing you mad love. So why do you think it's just full of haters?
Because I forced them to.
How did you force them to? Just by being so damn good?
Hell yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right?
No, but the thing is, like, you have to. If you're not over the top, like, for these people, they're not going to give you any reaction. It's just how it is in LA. If I could say the same thing in Oakland, and the crowd would have been 1,000 times more receptive versus what I said in LA.
Well, I mean, LA is Hollywood. I mean, let's break it down to what it really is. Everybody wants to be an actor.
Did y'all hear that?
Everybody wants to be
Hollywood.
Everybody wants to be
Get
an actor.
Shit together.
Everybody wants to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a producer. Everybody wants to be a battle rapper.
Everybody
wants to be a webcast host.
But no one wants to support each other, and it sucks.
Because
nobody wants to be a fan.
Listen, I agree 100%, and it's wrong. But if rapper A supports rapper B, and then rapper B starts blowing up a little bit, then rapper A wants that attention. It sucks.
It's up to rapper B to bring them up with them.
It's not up to the other rapper. It's up to rapper. It's up to rapper A to be so damn good that he gets that respect.
Well, that's good.
And that's what you're doing.
He needs that
that's
too, though. But at the same time, once you get
can't
to a
ask
certain
another
point,
rapper to bring you up.
No, of course not. You got to put in the work yourself. But at the same time, if your boy is getting to shine too, you need to help the people you're with.
But that's not your boy. It's just another rapper. That you don't for a couple years.
I still support. I know, but even if they're not affiliated with me, I still support people who have no affiliation with me whatsoever because I want to see everybody shine, and that's what we are missing in LA.
You shouldn't want everyone to shine.
Why not?
Because you should want the good people to shine. You
shouldn't
want the garbage people to shine.
But
listen, in LA, there's a million. Listen, in LA, I book 80 artists a month, 80 fucking people a month, and every month needs to be different. It's a lot of motherfuckers. And not everyone's good.
Of course, you know what I'm saying?
It's not everyone's good.
It's Master B right here.
No, but
Master B's the man, dude.
But the thing is, everyone deserves a certain amount of shine to a certain degree, and I do support.
If I suck, I have young BACA, I have no business rapping. I should never rap.
No, don't ever do it.
But if I want to rap, that doesn't mean I deserve shine, though.
Oh, it depends on how much work you put in. Depends on the bar caliber you're bringing.
Let's say I put in mad work and I'm still bad. Do I deserve shine?
Well, Well, you deserve a certain amount of shine for the work you put in.
This isn't. We don't give participation trophies in LA hip hop. Just because you work hard, I'm not going to give you a participation trophy.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
That's cool. But then that means you're going to have to go back and work on your formulas until you get better.
Let's see.
So
hard work.
But if I don't ever get better, I shouldn't get this. I shouldn't get shine.
Then no.
Then what's up?
Hard work.
Hard
work is bigger.
Then
what's that? Say it again.
You say good rappers shouldn't get shine. So what's up with all these artists on the radio? Or
no. I'm not saying. I'm saying good
rappers
rappers should get shine. Is there whack battle rappers? This is battle. Let's just talk battle rap. Is there whack battle rappers getting shine right now?
Yeah.
Who? Okay, tell me who.
Not doing that.
Who? I don't think so.
Not in LA.
I don't think anybody on the main page that's really pulling in those views is whack. Do you?
Well, I mean, not in LA is what I'm saying. There are
overrated and whack is two different things. So probably not whack.
I can see overrated and I can see you get credit from stuff you did 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Lux.
Okay, back to the initial.
Lux, you said Lux? Lux is dope, man. No,
Lux's last couple battles was kind of mediocre.
What was his last couple battles? It was him against Motor
kind of mediocre.
Okay, Motor Mook.
Very mediocre with Mook.
And Hollow.
Very mediocre.
He was good against Hollow. He didn't beat Hollow, but he was good.
He was mediocre as fuck against Mook, for
He wasn't
sure.
mediocre. He was good. Hollow was better.
I said against Mook, but Hollow, he did okay.
Yeah, against Mook,
there
he
was
was
a couple
mediocre. I
lines.
agree.
There was a couple lines he got slept on though. In with the Hollow battle, like when he started off that round, he's like, I thought Hollows were supposed to have points in their rounds and shit. I was just like, fuck, and no one like crickets.
Because stuff like that for that type of crowd is hard to catch live. You know what I'm saying?
It was just like bing, you know what I mean? It was perfect.
You're a battle rapper. You think a little bit differently than most people, you know.
But I mean, still though,
You don't like Lux. You don't like
I didn't
Lux
say I
in the
don't
last
like
2
Lux.
years.
We just talking about. That's why I said overrated and whack is two different things. He's
I
not
think the
whack.
Calico battle happened. I think it was 3 years ago. It was 2 or 3 years ago, and it
I
happened
like
on this
Calico
date.
in that battle.
It was on this date. It was on this date 2 or 3 years ago.
See the.
It was 2 or 3 years ago. It was on this date. Since then, you think he's been not
On the
doing good.
decline.
By Hollow, he was good.
I know you just said that, but I don't feel. I feel
don't think so?
I feel he was cool. It was mediocre. It wasn't.
No.
It was still. It was like.
So who's killing the game right now? Besides you, of course.
Psycoses.
And
man.
Johnny was like
Psycoses
Psychosis. Johnny had his hand up. He was
Psycoses
like, Psychosis is killing.
man.
He's killing it right now.
Besides Psychosis, who's killing the game right now?
Daylight been coming with bars this year. Daylight haven't been pulling antics. Daylight been coming with bars this year. Danny Myers been killing.
How was Daylight?
Did you see
Iron
the Danny
Solomon?
Myers Danger Zone
Daylight
battle?
and Iron Solomon was incredible.
Was it incredible on both ends? Just on
Here's the thing.
Daylight
I went
side.
in thinking Daylight was just gonna clean sweep him, like just beyond belief. I'm like, because I saw, I'm like, whatever. Iron Solomon, like he's dope. He had his time, but he really had like a really modernized version of himself that night, and it was just
That's good,
insane.
man. That's good.
It
Because
was
I hate
insane.
when cats come back and they really can't compete.
and they
you know
put
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
same style they did 10 years ago. Yeah, no, he didn't do that at all.
That's good,
it
man.
It was insane.
Does he have plans? Maybe I don't know if you know or not. Does he have
I
plans
have
to keep
no
battling
idea.
or
No idea.
It's just one off.
No idea.
You just cash that check and you get out.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully he comes back, especially with what he did against Daylight.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why he shouldn't come back.
Who won that battle?
Don't ask me that.
I understand it's live and you see it, but who won the battle?
You hear that?
You're an educated battle rap fan. Who won that battle?
I would say Daylight 2-1. It was very close. There was a couple lines though, like Iron Solomon. I think he used like a defeat line and shit. You know what I mean? There was a couple things I was like, you know what I mean? But
you got Tom Cruise's mom's shoes.
you were
one of
around,
those lines?
something like that. Yeah. You
So
know?
I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Who you feeling? You feeling Daylight?
No, that was.
Oh,
good
and not to
shit.
know.
That's it. That's it.
No, Danny Myers is killing.
Danny Myers.
Danny Myers has been on a tear, man. You see his Danger Zone battle?
I was
didn't
about to
see
say
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone has been killing it.
I was about to say after that.
Killing it.
Danger Zone against Daylight was whack.
Did you see Danger Zone versus Danny Myers?
I did not. I haven't seen that.
Okay, then.
But I'm saying Daylight versus Danger Zone was whack. No,
Nah, that wasn't.
it was
right.
an entertaining,
No.
good battle.
I
I
liked
don't think so.
I like
man.
that battle.
It was barred
I didn't
up.
like it
That
at
battle
all.
was
that
barred
battle.
up.
I did not
That
like it
battle
at
was
all.
barred up.
Did-
I didn't like it on tape. I didn't like it live.
That was a good battle. Danger Zone and Danny Myers was one of the craziest battles I've seen in a while.
This year, that's contender.
That
This year.
was that's up there. It's like Nitty Myers like up there. You know what I
It's up
mean?
there.
Like
It's up there.
it's up there.
Yeah.
Who you feeling besides yourself in battle rap right now?
Oh,
Psychosis is great.
I'm gonna let him finish. I got one more. I'm gonna let you finish, but
Go ahead, go. Who's-
I'm gonna let you finish Psychosis. But it's this cat named B-Dot
You don't
out of
have to
LA
answer
Battleground
that.
right now.
I know
he got
B-Dot.
the best bars right now. In the
Man, you seen his video's been blowing up. His video's been going viral.
B-Dot,
He's
man,
been
that's,
doing it.
that's
He said
my
that's his
young
last battle for a
boy.
while. Listen, I can't get B-Dot to do a
I can't-
show.
you know what?
I can't get B-Dot to do an interview. I was the one that introduced B-Dot to LA Battlegrounds. Alcatraz.
B-Dot
There's
is
this dude
like-
you gotta get.
B-Dot is like the
That's
Jonai
totally
of
not true.
LA of the
That's
LA
totally
scene.
not
So
true.
what? He's like the Jonai of the LA scene. He comes around every now and again, and people go ooh, and then he
You're
gives
not
us a fucking
You're not
beers,
using your
like-
resource. Wait a minute. I introduced him to
Oh,
LA
get the
Battlegrounds.
fuck
How you
outta
gonna
here,
say-
man.
How you going?
You
How
did?
going- yeah. How you gonna say?
Listen,
he gonna
when I was in 10th grade, there was this song that came out called Valley Nigga.
Yeah.
And it changed everything.
Yeah.
And that was B-Dot. And ever
Yeah.
since I've been rocking with him,
Yeah.
and we've been doing our thing, but I can't get him to do an interview, I can't get him to do a show or whatever. But B-Dot is killing it. But B-Dot doesn't
Man.
seem like he wants that though.
Hey, actually, you know what? I can't. It's something. He got something that works. I can't really mention it.
Yeah,
He
don't-
gonna announce it. That he
Yeah.
got some shit coming up. He actually got a real big battle coming up.
Nice. That's
he
good to
got
hear,
a big
man.
battle coming up. But
That's
yeah,
good
man,
to hear.
B-Dot is somebody. to watch for that if he, because he gonna keep giving you bars on this caliber. If he get booked for the right
about
battles,
what he has to say.
passionate, man, passionate, barred up, humble. If he get the battles that he's supposed to get, man, he skyrocket.
That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Like you were about to say, who's killing the game right now?
I would say, like I said, Danger Zone is just like on some other shit right now, personally. But there's so many people that are just killing. I can't really even. I know that even if I rattle off people, I can't even fucking.
Give us a couple names, man. Give us a couple names.
Well, after that last diss performance, if he was talking to me about it. He even went on Twitter. He was talking to me. If he's planning on doing what he did with Dumbfounded a few more times this year at least. So
what did he do? What was so special this time?
He didn't like, you know how he was doing like the freestyles for a while. He came in like pretty much taking everybody lightly, you know what I mean, kind of like thing. He didn't do that at all. He came in three full rounds, fully prepared, just killed it, and just nailed everything he said he was gonna do, and it was insane. It was insane, absolutely crazy. Danny Myers, Danger Zone. JC's like making actually like, man, like that dude is taking a lot of battles.
Said J-Sense?
No, JC. No, J-Sense couldn't even show up to the B-side, so let alone a battle.
Shout out to B-side.
Shout out to J-Sense. I'm trying to think of
Columbo Black. Do you know who Columbo Black is?
I don't know who Columbo
Man,
Black
Columbo Black is.
Isn't he from Battlegrounds?
He's a Compton legend before all of that.
What's his name?
This cat got an album. Columbo Black. He got albums. He's endorsed by some heavy hitters in the game. Columbo, but he doing battle rap now, man. He's another cat that I fuck with. He came out over LA Battlegrounds actually. He came out in LA BG. So
Who he battled?
I can't really tell you who he battled. They weren't there. They wasn't even there, man. It was all Columbo Black. I don't remember the cat's name. It was all Columbo Black.
He just ran
Because you
through
know
him?
when you first come in the battle rap, you know what I mean. You gotta do your thing. And like you said, you don't know Columbo Black, but Columbo Black is the legend. You don't know him.
Who else? You got anyone else to mention?
honestly, like Daylight, Diz, Danger Zone, and Danny Myers. If your name starts with a D, you're probably killing it right now.
That was good.
But no, honestly, man, I really don't want to rattle off a lot of people, but like those definitely like are people who keep coming up and like keep just actually like putting on top-notch performances right now.
I think he copied off my paper.
But like I know for a fact.
Psycoses just copied off my paper.
I know for a fact that like I'm missing a lot of people right now. I know I am.
Listen, don't be politically correct. I just ask you who you feeling right now.
I'm not being political. I'm being honest.
Come on, man.
I'm forgetting a lot of
Johnny,
people.
who you feeling in battle rap right now?
Mike Mill.
I have to watch some more battle raps.
B-side show for him. We're gonna take a break. Young's like, you already know this.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Young Baki. You tuned back into the B-side show forum. State of battle rap. I got my guest with me. We chopping it up. We're talking about crack cities. Ducking my boy, my boy over here. You know what I'm saying? Psycoses talking about people ducking him. Johnny's just kicking it. So.
I'm just here.
Johnny's just kicking it. Who's ducking you? Who you want to battle? What's going on, dude?
All right. Well, not sure if he's officially ducking me yet, but I've done numerous interviews. I've made it very clear on social media who I want to battle next, and it's Jonai, and he needs to. I'm making it known now. If you don't know, camera 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. That's who I want to battle next. That needs to happen. I get tagged in shit with this guy, I swear to God, probably 12 times a day at least. This needs to happen. If the fans want to see this so bad, this needs to happen. And I'm saying I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to go wherever to do it. I don't want to do it in LA because I don't want people to be like, oh, there's a bias. I wanted to make sure it's out of my hometown. I want to make sure that there's no debate over who won this battle.
You ready for that, man? You seem pretty passionate about it.
Oh, no, I'm absolutely ready about it.
What makes you so passionate about it?
Because, like, me and him, like, I mean, this kind of
bad blood or what's going on?
No, there's no bad blood at all, nothing like that. It's more of like I respect his level of skill, yada yada. But like I said, I got people saying like, you know, he like me and him are like the top two that need to go at it as far as up and comers go. We're the ones that are like have to go at it the most. And I'm saying I want to do it. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to go wherever to do it. And when I get there, I'm going to have the best performance I've ever had in my entire life, and that is guaranteed. Plain and simple.
Damn, someone get this guy Jonah.
I feel it, man. Look at the camera, man. Make sure they know.
Someone put up the money. Someone do whatever it is. You don't need to pay me to do it. Just get me out there, and I will fucking take his head off in front of everybody. Let's go.
What makes you want to battle him so bad? Because I'm sure you get compared to like, you need to battle this cat, you need to battle this cat. Why is it him that stands out the most?
Because, like I said, me and like it's very obvious from social media who everyone wants to see battled. Like
the fans want to see this
exactly.
matchup happen.
And if people want to see it, but put it this way: if it were say Mycall Million and people were tagging me like a dozen times a day with me and him or me and Johnny, me and you, whatever, I would be like, all right, this
you don't want that.
This has to happen. Maybe I don't. You're probably bodying me. But like the fact of the matter is like if this is what people want to see, then I'm going to give them what they want to see, and that's what needs to happen.
Why hold back? Why let the politics get involved?
Let's not.
Why not just battle?
Here's the thing.
Isn't that what we do?
I'm not even asking for money for the battle. There's no politics here. Just show up, and I'll show up. Shut up and do it. Don't make excuses. Let's go. That's all I'm saying.
I like that passion. You feel like that passion is missing in a lot of battle rappers today?
A lot, yes.
A lot of the top-tier cats?
A lot. Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind, they were me once. You know what I mean? Like, and
they were hungry at the moment. They were,
yeah,
you know.
And maybe there's going to be a time where I feel like the same way they do. I don't know. I've never been there, so I can't say it. But as of right now, this is who I am. This is what I want to do, and this is what it's going to be. So that's the end of it.
What do we do to get that passion back in these veteran battle rappers? Or is there nothing we can do?
There's like certain ideas that I've heard like brought to the table, like, you know, like a compensation for say body of the night or battle of the night. People, you know, get extra cash for it and stuff like that. I've heard like, you know, certain incentives. I've heard ideas like that, but as far as anything else, I haven't heard any solid ideas really come to the table. But it's going to take a lot for someone who's already been there, done that to really have that passion back. What does it take
for a veteran battle rapper to make sure he has all 3 rounds prepared, as opposed to having 2 rounds prepared and then freestyling his 3rd round? It lasts 1 minute. He says time. Everyone looks at him shocked. You know.
See, that just comes down to the individual at that point.
You have to have a pride at a certain point, right?
Yeah.
And it take the same shit that it take a rookie to do to have the passion to drive. Maybe what you're saying is hard. How do you keep that passion and that drive? But it's the same thing that you need. You know what I mean? To go for it.
And what is that?
That you need the passion, you need the drive, you need the hunger to. You still need that pride. You can't never have that. I'm the man, and people need to get up to my level. You gotta have that. Who are they talking about? Who that? Oh, no way. There's nobody else up here but me. You got to keep that.
And we see that a lot, right? Where we see a veteran overlooking up-and-coming cat that he battles. He loses, but he still says he won because, of course, we don't do judge battles
Nobody
anymore.
Loses battles.
What should we bring back judge battles?
No one loses battles anymore, especially not Arsenal.
Yeah.
Loses battles.
Should we bring back judge battles? Is that what battle rap needs?
I'm not saying that's what it needs, because I mean, even it's flawed in judgment. You know what I mean? It's flaws in judgment. It's gonna be how do you judge it? You judge it by the crowd. That's people there.
Y'all need to keep up.
By 3 individuals.
Don't talk about Psycoses. I like you, man.
Yeah,
I'm driving.
I like it.
He's chucking 2 at a time on this one.
I like this, man. You're passionate about battle rap. You like to drink. You're the perfect guest for the show, man.
Know what I mean?
So, what ideas do you have to keep that passion live in federal battle rappers, or do we just don't give a fuck? If you want to be whack, you'll be whack. And you don't get booked for shows, battles, events.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's it gonna take to get you back in the ring, man?
Man,
I think you have a lot of potential. You're one of my favorite people to watch battle.
Man, I appreciate the love.
Yeah.
You know what? I've heard people a lot of people that's not totally
not
in
just
battle rap.
battle rap fan, they like seeing you because you're entertaining.
Yeah, just people who just like entertainment, just come, they be like, damn, that dude right there. Or they don't follow bars, or you know what I mean, they just want to laugh and have a good time when they come out to a venue.
Don't we want to be entertained at the end of the night?
We do.
Don't we want to be entertained?
We do. But see, now in battle rap, the fans don't determine battle rap. Battle rappers and the heads determine who's the man in battle rap, because the
shouldn't be that way.
Shouldn't be that way. Shouldn't be that way.
And that's why I go off of what the fans want personally.
And that's why you want that battle.
Exactly.
So
like there's people, like put it this way, there's people being brought to the table for me that are a much bigger name than Jonai, but people want to see me and Jonai, and I know for a fact that would be a great battle, because the guy only battles once a fucking year and stocks up his fucking material, unlike the rest of us who battle on a regular basis. And so I know for a fact he would have some crazy shit for me.
How many battles have you done this year? Was it September?
Honestly, this was a slow year for me, and so I think I'm at like 6 or something. But like that's a
slow year.
That's a very slow year.
That's about a battle a month, isn't it?
Yeah.
September.
Maybe I'm at 4 or 5. But it's definitely a slow year for me, because last year I took up like 12 battles last year, maybe 13, and I battled him, and 2 days later I was on a plane to Vancouver battling HK. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then 2 weeks later I was battling Lex D in Casual Conflicts, and then I think like 3 weeks after that I took another battle. Like I was really moving last year.
What's your favorite battle up to this point in your career?
Oh, the JC battle for sure. Oh no. The Jinai battle. The Jinai battle. It turns out. Okay, hold on.
Let's take out all that war domination love and shit that you got. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Besides war domination,
you don't understand how fucking crazy that was.
How crazy was it? Tell us, man.
Fuck, man. Like I said, the Toronto crowd is just like I can't wait to get back there. I cannot wait to get back there. It's unlike because I'm used to the LA crowd who like is cool, but like low key they sleep on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But the Oakland crowd is incredible. So I always loved battling in Oakland, but. That all changed when I went to Toronto, man.
What happened? I heard you called out Queen's Flip on one of your battles, man.
Okay, here's the deal with that. And people ask me this all the time. They're like, was that planned? And this, I'm like, how
can you plan for something
exactly.
like that?
I didn't plan for something.
How do you plan for a heckler in the crowd?
Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. So I watch a lot of battles lately because people know me. They know I don't really watch a lot of battle rap, like, you know what I mean? And lately I've been getting more and more into trying to find out who's what's the deal with everybody. And one thing I kept noticing when I was watching URL battles and things like that is Queen's Flip kept showing up, and he kept talking through just everyone's shit, not talking but just kind of like message and blah blah, just kind of doing his thing. And when that dude heckled me in the crowd, something just clicked. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, and what I said this in a couple of interviews. I was like, this guy's fucking Queens flipping me right now. That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, this fucker is Queens flipping me right now. And so I fucking dropped the line or whatever. Like, if I wanted some annoying faggot to talk to my rounds, I would have asked for Queens Flip to co-host. And the fucking crowd just
because you know why? Because there's a lot of people that feel the same way you feel.
Exactly.
That's why when you said
and
that,
I had a lot of people tagging me on Twitter and all that. People know me. I don't really do the Twitter thing too much and shit, but a lot of the things I was getting tagged in, people were saying, finally someone said something about Queen's Flip. Finally, you know what I mean? Finally was the word that kept coming up. It finally was the common.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you, dude.
Good job.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Finally was the common denominator, so to speak, in every fucking thing I got tagged in or whatever, and it was just
nobody
really
likes
funny.
that. Nobody likes that dude that's overreacting. You know what? That's chiming in on battles. That's trying to get his shine.
But when I was talking to Organic up there, Organic was telling me, he's like, dude, he's actually like the nicest guy in the fucking world. He was saying,
hey, you come out how you present yourself.
Yeah. But he was telling me, he goes like, once the camera's off, he goes, that guy is really like one of the nicest fucking kind-hearted people you'll like ever meet. And honestly, I don't doubt that. Some of the people who I thought were gonna be the biggest assholes like that I was ever gonna meet in my life turned out to be like one of the coolest fucking people I've ever met.
Who?
Like, for example, Pariah. Like, when, like, you watch his battles and you're like,
he's an asshole. I never met him. I think he's
no,
an
but
asshole.
Exactly. Like, you watch Pariah.
And that's the common stereotype.
Like, for example, you watch Pariah, like, in battle, you're like, oh, man, this guy's a fucking dick. You know what I mean? And honestly, like, I met him, like, I talked to him online and shit like that. And I'm like, dude, this guy is fucking really cool. Like, this dude's just a really down-to-earth fucking cool-ass cat. Like, it's just, I don't know, it just happens a lot. You know what I mean?
Feel it, man. So, the state of battle rap, how do you feel about it? How do you feel if we're progressing, if we're decreasing, take a couple steps backwards? What's going on? How do you feel about it?
I think you know what I mean. It can definitely skyrocket at any point. It's kind of like at an even tempo right now. You know what I mean? I think it's been.
What does it take for us to skyrocket?
I think just everybody coming with quality shit and not just looking for a paycheck. Like if you sign up for a battle, really bring your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
how do we make that happen? It goes back to the same question we asked.
And then we all
10
got
minutes ago.
then we all got individual responsibility. That's how it is. The individual.
Well, we all know that not everyone's gonna hold up that responsibility.
Right. Now the thing about it is you can't keep booking motherfuckers that do bullshit or come half-ass or
There has to be consequences
it's
for
gotta
having
be
a bad battle, right?
You had a bad battle. You're not getting.
That doesn't happen. That's why you laugh, right?
You're not getting paid as much.
No,
You're not getting paid as much as you come back next time. Okay, you do it again. I'm not calling you back. It's not like
So if I have a bad battle, you have an amazing battle. We battle each other. There's no judges. Who's to say that I lost? A couple fans
The
on
fans,
Twitter.
not a
couple
couple,
fans
the
on Twitter.
fans.
You know.
On Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, on everything it's getting posted in.
it's been proven.
Oh, we
battle
all
rap-
know that gets overlooked though.
It's been
And
proven
we have
that.
cats saying that they ain't ever lost.
But it's
you know?
been proven that battle rap is not about wins and losses.
100%. Daylight says all the time. Every time he loses, he gets a bigger name, right?
It happens.
So we just accept that it is what it is.
What do you mean as far as?
Like if you don't come with quality every time, you're still gonna get booked. You're
It's up
still
to
gonna
the
get
people
good
booking.
names.
It's up to the people booking. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do business shit. They gonna do what makes more sense business wise. So we know the business
Which
people.
you can't be mad at,
If we
right?
know the business people doing business, the artists gotta be like, fuck, I gotta do artists because they can't do business without the artists. If the artists are like, this is the art, then the business people like, fuck, that's what we gotta go with, or not.
Johnny, how do you feel about the state of battle rap right now?
With all this talk, I mean, with you all coming out here, I mean, I think it's progressing. I mean, you know what I mean? Psychosis is holding it down.
Yeah. You just get pom poms, man.
Nah, I'm
Psychosis
cool.
on each
I
one.
think-
I got the foam finger for
There you
him.
go,
It's just
man.
like
Yeah, I don't need pom poms.
How do you feel about the state of battle rap,
the
Psychosis?
state of battle rap is extremely strong right now. There's so much going on. There's so much that's like driving it. There's so much of a driving force behind it now. You got so many new things happening, so many doors opening up right now, and it just keeps progressing as the years go by. I feel like our market penetration right now is just like about to just skyrocket up that curve. You know what I mean? So I would say right now, the state of battle rap is extremely strong right now, and in different regions of the world, which is fucking incredible.
Which makes it amazing, right?
Exactly.
Do you have anything planned? Do you have any battles coming up, or?
Nothing I can announce.
But you do have something booked, though.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'm gonna be taking my break pretty much like pretty soon or whatever, so I could take a step back and just do collabs and things like that, and just kind of like get back into doing shows and all that, and just take a step back and like, because I've been battling for years straight, like every 6 weeks, 8 weeks, sometimes like for example, like couple days in between. Like I need my break. I need at
When
least.
you take that break, though, there's going to
You know
be
what I mean?
somebody trying
But
to
the
squeeze
thing-
and take your spot.
Well, that's cool though, because that's not going to happen when I come back. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to take one event off, and then I'm just going to relax, and then I'm going to be right back to it for the next couple years, just like I was before. So it's not a big deal.
There you go, man.
I got a science project going right here. My bad.
See it, man.
Got the volcano with the vinegar and the
They only
baking
give us
soda and
one
all
of these
that.
black cloths, so. You got something coming up? You got a battle booked? We got to
Yeah,
get
man,
you on
I
King of the Dark Round 2, or what do I got to do?
I got something that's in the works. I can't particularly speak about it.
Battle-wise, or?
There's a battle that's coming up before the year's over. It's a nice battle, too.
It's a nice battle. Is it for a certain league?
It's a nice battle.
Gun battle league?
What does the name rhyme with?
The name.
A female party part, right?
Oh.
You can't say nothing?
No.
I respect it. I respect it, man. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Oh, of course.
It
Thanks
really
for having
means
me,
a lot.
man.
Psychosis.
Young BACA.
Always a good time, man.
Appreciate it. Johnny, you got anything else you want to plug before we get up out of here?
Let me follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that. Instagram is Psycoses _ for those of you who don't know what the underscore is. That's the line at the bottom. So Psycoses, line at the bottom, the MC for my Instagram, Twitter, at MC Psycoses, and then Facebook. I'm usually on Facebook, so hit me up there. Thank you guys for having me out. I really appreciate it every time. DJ NIMFO, you're the man, girlfriend. Let's do this.
Johnny, what you got coming up, man? What's going on?
I got an EP coming up, but if you want to book me for battle, what's good, BACA?
I see what's up. You don't seem passionate about it. You're like, I don't watch battles.
It's been 2 years since I battled.
You should battle. It's good
Well,
for you,
then what's
man.
up?
It's good for you. We'll
It
talk.
is. It's good for the penmanship.
We'll talk.
You can look me up. It's Michael Million. It's spelled Mycall. That's Mycall Million. I got a lot of things outside of battle rap coming up. Shout out to Super Hang On. Shout out to Red
coming up, man.
OIG.
You want to talk about that? What you got coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I got some. I'm doing some stuff out of battle rap. A lot of visual coming up. I got a couple of videos I'm directing. Got a play that I'm directing. Look for me when you Google me. You know what I mean. You'll find it all. It's all coming to play. Shout out to everybody that's been riding with me, man. You know what I mean. My Barley, the family, Young BACA.
Go, man.
And we out.
My name's Young BACA. You catch me tomorrow hosting King Los at Las Palmas in Hollywood. You catch me Friday night with Stoney the Dilla at We the West and making moves, man. Trying to be the best we can be. Shout out to DJ NIMFO on the ones and twos. As always, YoungBACAProductions.com. We out of here, baby. B-side show, State of Battle Rap.
Young BACA Productions.